Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all really well and having a fabulous day so far. I thought it's about time I showed you another makeup tutorial, and for today's video I'm going to be sharing with you how to create this very natural, nude, no makeup look for spring. These kind of makeup looks are my absolute go-to. I wear this type of makeup every single day. It features so many of my favourite elements, ranging from a glowing complexion to a matte lip to a really beautiful soft brown eye. To create this look I have used all products from the KIKO Less Is Better capsule collection. So this is a really special collection because KIKO this year is celebrating its 20th anniversary, which is incredible, and to celebrate they are bringing out a range of capsule collections every month, kicking off this month of March, and this collection in particular has just launched, so it's all available to buy now. So there are going to be 7 of these special limited edition capsule collections. Each one is created in collaboration with an emerging designer as chosen by Vogue Italia, and this month in particular the Less Is Better capsule collection is created in collaboration with a brand called Super Duper, which is most well known for their incredible hat designs. Also within the collection is a Konjac Sponge. These, if you've not heard of them before, are just absolutely fabulous for taking off makeup, especially when you're traveling. What I like to do is remove the bulk of my makeup using a micellar water and then cleanse the skin using the sponge. They do dry up, so you need to just add a couple of drops of water and then use circular exfoliating motions to just deeply cleanse the skin. It's made up of natural Japanese konjac, so totally natural, vegan, and an incredibly gentle way of not only cleansing the skin but also removing any final bits of makeup. As if a whole new range of makeup products was not exciting enough, you can also get a little charm bracelet which you can build up throughout the different collections. So this Less Is Better one is the best place to start off because you get the actual bracelet. It's this beautiful snake shane silver bracelet, and then every capsule collection also comes with a charm. So the charms are all related to the collection. This one, of course, because of Super Duper, is a beautiful little hat charm. So the bracelet and the charm are yours for free with the purchase of 3 or more pieces from this collection, and honestly I don't think it'll be hard for you to fall in love with at least 3 products. I myself have fallen in love with practically everything, from the perfect brown eyeshadow palette to the matte lipsticks, the beautiful eyeshadow crayons. I just love this collection so much, so I'm really excited to show you an entire makeup look made up of the KIKO Less Is Better collection. This makeup look I will wear as an everyday makeup look. It's perfect for those no makeup days. Really beautiful, fresh, nude, just everything that I love all in one collection. So without any further rambly intro, let's just get started. Alright, so I'm going to get started by creating that really beautiful fresh base, which is just perfect for that spring no makeup look. And to do that I'm going to mix in some of the KIKO Less Is Better Fluid Highlight, and this is in the shade 02. There's also 01, which is a little bit lighter. I'm going to mix a drop of this into my usual foundation, which is going to give me that really fresh and dewy makeup look. So I've got a few pumps of my foundation on the back of my hand, and I'm going to add in a couple of pumps of the fluid highlight as well, and then I'm just going to use my finger to blend that all together. Probably got a little bit too much product here, and then dab it on to my cheeks and my forehead, taking a blending brush, and I'm just going to use circular motions to really buff that into the skin. I want to make sure that this looks really natural. I don't want it to be any darker or any lighter than the rest of my skin, so blending is really important at this stage. The fluid highlight is absolutely perfect for this because it is liquid. Obviously it blends in so well with any foundation. If you've got a liquid foundation, it's just such an easy way to get that natural glow, and really good multitasking product if you don't want to fork out on an illuminating primer as well as a highlight. This is just such an easy way of getting it 2 for 1. Making sure to blend it into my neckline as well. I don't want any telltale signs, just want to keep this looking really natural. And now, because I don't feel human until I've got my eyebrows done, I'm going to show you how you can use an eyeshadow to create a really beautiful natural eyebrow look. So this is the eyeshadow palette from the Less Is Better range, and inside you can see all of my favourite colours, a huge selection of browns and nudes. You've got some lighter shades up here which are great for underneath the brow bone for really lifting up the brow, and then all the way down to some darker shades here. If your brow hair is a little bit darker for the brows, you could use this shade here because it is a matte shade, Personally, I'm going to use this more grey-brown shade. This is perfect for blonde eyebrows, and I'm going to take it on one of my slanted brushes. As well as this, you've got a slightly more pinky brown, which for my kind of complexion is perfect, and then 3 gorgeous shimmery brown shades in the middle. So basically my dream eyeshadow palette. The packaging itself is gorgeous, pale blue with this pink paint splat all over it, and then inside is a really big mirror too. So great for topping up your makeup on the go or just applying it while holding the palette itself, which makes things a lot more easy. So first of all, just gonna brush through my eyebrows. Desperately need to get my brows done. They are a little bit crazy at the moment, so please forgive me. And then very lightly, because this eyeshadow is quite heavily pigmented, taking this middle bottom brown one on the brush and then focusing that firstly the bulb of my eyebrow and then filling in the rest of the shape. Because I want to keep this makeup look really natural, I'm not going to go over and above my natural brow shape, instead just really sticking to where the natural brow shape falls, just adding in a little bit more depth with the shadow. So I'm really pleased with how my eyebrows look. Obviously at the moment my brows are always going to be a little bit darker than my hair colour because the colour that my hair is at the moment, but this particular shade within the eyeshadow palette is that really beautiful soft greyish brown. So I feel like it looks really, really natural, or as natural as my brows can possibly look. Next up I'm going to do some eyeshadow, and as part of the Less Is Better collection I'm absolutely in love with these products. They are Eyeshadows Sticks and they come in 3 incredibly wearable shades. So number 1, this is the lightest. It's an almost champagne colour, really good for underneath the eye to really brighten, make you look a lot more awake and alert, and just generally an incredibly flattering nude colour. 02 is a little bit more pinky, again really fabulous for an everyday makeup look. These are so easy to apply, you just swipe them on, then you can blend with your finger or an eyeshadow brush. So this pinky shade is really good for when you want to look a little bit more soft and natural. And then to build it up a little bit more but still remaining within that nude spectrum is number 3. This one I think I will use today just to show you how pigmented these colours are. This one is a slightly darker brown shade. It's very shimmery but still very buildable, so perfect for a no makeup look. So taking 03, I'm just gonna scroll it up a little bit, and then I'm gonna very lightly draw just above the lash line, and then I'll show you how you can blend it out using an eyeshadow brush. Because these are a cream consistency, it makes them a little bit more long lasting than a powder. So these are also really great if you're on a holiday, if you want to go for a beach look and you don't want to be topping up or worrying about any creases in your eye makeup. These are absolutely perfect for that. And as you can see, I've applied the darkest shade, but it's still such a lovely light nude. So perfect for those spring makeup trends. I'm taking a soft definer brush and then just lightly sweeping over the edges so that there are no harsh lines, and this just totally blends in to my skin. And then I'm actually going to move back to the eyeshadow palette. There are so many gorgeous shades in here, I can't resist using a couple more. And I'm going to this time take the darkest of the metallic shades, so this one on the far right hand side here. Using the same brush that I used a second ago to blend, I'm just going to very lightly pick up a little bit of the product and I'm going to sweep this into the crease, and this just really adds a little bit more definition to the eye area, but still keeping it really beautiful and soft. So keeping your eye open, just follow the natural crease of the eye, focus it a little bit more on the edge, go in for a bit more if you need to, and then just use a very soft semicircle movement to really define that crease. Just going to clip these front bits of hair back because it's starting to annoy me a little bit. And then I'm going to add a little bit more definition to the actual lash line. To do that with the eyeshadow palette, this is such a versatile palette and I love that it's so tiny. I feel like for all my upcoming travels I'm only going to have to take this with me, which is perfect, a great space saver. I'm going to use the darkest shade here. So this is the matte brown, darkest brown shade, and then I think because I want to be really precise, I'm actually going to use the same brush as I used on my eyebrows, and I'm going to take the darkest brown shade and then press it really, really close to the lash line. What I love about a no makeup look is that you can actually get away without wearing mascara, but if you do want a little bit more lash definition like I do, especially if you have blonde lashes, then this is a really beautiful way of achieving a soft but defined eye look. So very lightly tapping off the excess so I don't get any powder in my eye, and then just pressing this brush all the way along the lash line, top and bottom. I'm just gonna soften this up using my finger, a clean finger, just brushing that along to really soften that line. So you can see I've done this eye and not this eye, and instantly the eye looks so much more defined, but still really, really soft because it is that beautiful brown shade. No black, no liquid liner, no mascara, but still a beautiful defined eye area. So I'm going to repeat that on the other side. Once again, just pressing the colour into the lash line. So now to finish off the eye look, I really just want to elevate my brow bone a little bit. So to do that, I'm taking a clean eyeshadow brush and I'm going to be using the middle top shade, one of these beautiful creamy colours. This one doesn't have any iridescence to it, doesn't have any sparkle, so it's still going to keep this eye look incredibly natural. But I'm going to press my brush onto there and then apply it just underneath the highest point, going down to the tail of the brow bone. This is just the simplest way to really open up the eye area and really create a flattering face shape and make such a difference. Okay, I cannot bear my naked lips any longer, so next I'm going to move on to the lips. Within the Less Is Better range, we have 4 absolutely gorgeous lip products. I cannot decide my favourite. These are matte lipsticks, which of course are all the rage at the moment. I absolutely love them, perfect for a really beautiful nude, no makeup look. There are 4 shades to choose from, starting with number 1, which is an incredibly light nude. It's called Silky Cashmere, and this shade is just absolutely stunning. Then we have 02, which is Sensitive Beige. I just absolutely love the names of all of these. This next one actually comes out a little bit darker than the colour underneath, so make sure you swatch these if you're picking them up in store. This one is starting to get a little bit browny, so as you can imagine, I absolutely love it. The packaging of these as well, I absolutely adore. They are these tiny little matte pink tubes, very handbag size friendly. Number 3, this one is called Essential Rose, an even more beautiful pink shade, incredibly wearable. I feel like this may be the best seller. It's just so flattering on so many different skin types. And then number 4 is very dark for a nude, but still that very wearable browny pink shade. This one could be really good to really emphasize the lips if you're going for more of an evening look, but still want to keep the makeup look incredibly nude and natural. So for this look, it is a toss-up between 2 and 3. I might start with the lighter 2 shade and then apply a little bit of number 3 over the top, just so you can see how a couple of different ones look. So because they're matte, they are wonderfully long lasting, so make sure you're incredibly precise when applying them. Luckily the applicator is quite small and precise itself, so it's very easy to apply. I'm going to start with the top lip, and I'm going to stop talking because that would be really, really hard. I am totally in love with this lip shade. The consistency of this is absolutely gorgeous. I think cashmere is definitely the best way to describe this. It's so flattering as well, especially with my tan. I feel like it just looks absolutely gorgeous. It's not dry or cracking in any way, which a lot of mattes can do, unfortunately, but despite my lips being zapped of moisture from an airplane all day yesterday, it still feels incredibly comfortable. Colour-wise, I just love it. I feel like it's so perfect for a nude makeup look. I almost just want to keep this colour, but I am going to go in with number 3 Essential Rose as well over the top, just to see how they blend together and to give you a little bit of an idea of how another colour looks. I applied number 2 just a few seconds ago. It's already touch dry, so I'm going to go straight in over the top with number 3. Another absolutely beautiful shade. I feel like these are going to be such firm favourites of mine. They're the kind of lip colours that are so gorgeous that you can just tell that you're going to have so many people asking what you're wearing on your lips. Luckily, because they're so tiny, I can just pop these in my handbag. Oh my goodness. I feel like I have discovered a new lip favourite. This is absolutely gorgeous. I think that combining them is a really great way to find the exact shade that works well on your skin tone, and I think for me it's safe to say number 2 and number 3 are definitely my favourite combination. I'm absolutely in love with this lip. And now finally to finish off this makeup look, and I know a lot of people finish with the lips, but I actually like to finish with the blush instead of doing it the other way around, because I feel like the amount of blush that you use alters a little bit depending on how dramatic your lips are. I have two absolutely beautiful blushes. These are the Less Is Better Cream Blush in the shade 01, which is called Impalpable Rose, and 02, which is called Tenuous Mauve. The packaging of these I absolutely adore as well, a little bit less travel friendly because they are in these very substantial glass jars. They have a beautiful matte glass at the bottom and then a silver lid. Inside you have the most beautiful shades of these cream blushes. I'm going to go with number 1, Impalpable Rose, which is a little bit lighter and softer than Tenuous Mauve. I can never say that word. And the benefit of a cream blush is that it really is easy to achieve that no makeup look, keep it looking incredibly fresh and natural but still getting that beautiful pop of colour. So what I'm going to do is take a duo fibre brush and I'm just going to very lightly dab it in the top there. I'm testing on the back of my hand because I'm not too sure on the colour payoff of these. Looks like it's pretty strong actually, so I'm going to wipe a little bit of the excess off, smile and add a tiny bit of this to the apples of my cheeks. So as you can see, just a gorgeous natural flush of colour, very pretty, pink, feminine, and still incredibly natural. I have now got a full face of makeup, and yet by no stretch of the imagination do I look caked in makeup, do I look really makeup heavy. It's still incredibly light, fresh, natural, and nude. So I'm going to leave it there. This is the finished makeup look. I really hope you guys like it. The Less Is Better range from KIKO really does what it says on the tin. I've used a very limited number of products here, but it's still managed to achieve an absolutely beautiful makeup look. The range is out now. I will leave links to buy down in the description box below, so definitely go and check it out. So affordable, and yet this finish, I think it's absolutely beautiful, and I'm sure you guys are going to love it as well. So the only thing left to do is let the hair down again. Dun dun dun! And the transformation is complete. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then you know the drill. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you are new to my channel, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.